Most people think exhaustion only comes from physical work. They believe tiredness is something you feel in your muscles, your legs, or your body after long hours of labor. But there is another kind of exhaustion that doesn't hurt the body at all. It slowly drains the mind, weakens focus, and kills motivation. This is mental fatigue, and in many cases, it is far more dangerous than physical fatigue. Physical fatigue is easy to understand. It happens when the body is pushed beyond its limits. Muscles ache, energy drops, and the body demands rest. The cause is clear, and recovery is simple. Sleep, food, hydration, and rest usually restore strength. Physical fatigue is honest. It tells you exactly when to stop. Mental fatigue works differently. You can sit all day without moving, yet feel completely exhausted. Your body feels fine, but your mind feels heavy and overwhelmed. Mental fatigue builds silently through constant thinking, stress, pressure, emotional strain, decision-making, and non-stop information. There is no sharp pain, no clear warning, only a gradual loss of clarity and energy. Physical fatigue ends when the work stops. Mental fatigue often continues even during rest. The body may be still, but the mind keeps running, replaying problems, worrying about the future, and processing endless stimuli. This prevents true recovery and slowly deepens exhaustion. Another major difference is motivation. Physical fatigue may make you tired, but it rarely destroys motivation. After rest, you feel ready again. Mental fatigue slowly removes the desire to try. Tasks feel heavier, goals lose meaning, and effort feels pointless, not because you're incapable, but because your mind has no energy left. Mental fatigue also affects focus and memory. Concentration weakens, small decisions feel overwhelming, and creativity fades. You begin procrastinating, making poor choices, and avoiding challenges. Over time, this creates self-doubt and emotional numbness. Mental fatigue also changes how you react to stress. Small problems feel huge, minor setbacks feel unbearable. Patience drops, frustration rises, and emotional control weakens. You may feel constantly on edge or strangely detached. This isn't a personality flaw, it's a tired brain struggling to regulate itself. Physical fatigue is visible and socially accepted. People respect physical exhaustion and encourage rest. Mental fatigue is invisible and often ignored. When someone says they are mentally tired, they are expected to push through. This pressure forces the mind beyond healthy limits and teaches people to ignore their own warning signs. Neurologically, mental fatigue is real. The brain consumes energy just like muscles do. Continuous cognitive effort depletes mental resources, disrupts emotional balance, and increases stress hormones. Over time, this affects sleep, mood, and even physical health. Mental fatigue is one of the main causes of burnout. Burnout doesn't come from doing too much physical work. It comes from long-term mental pressure without control, reward, or recovery. When the brain is pushed for too long, it protects itself by shutting down motivation and emotional engagement. Physical fatigue often improves confidence. You see progress, strength, and results. Mental fatigue does the opposite. It makes capable people feel slow, ineffective, and inadequate, even when their abilities haven't changed. Recovery is also different. Physical fatigue needs rest, mental fatigue needs disengagement. Fewer decisions, less stimulation, emotional release, and real mental silence. Sleep alone is not enough if the mind never truly disconnects. Multitasking worsens mental fatigue. Constant task switching burns focus without completing anything fully. It creates the illusion of productivity while quietly draining mental energy and increasing stress. Physical fatigue causes pain, mental fatigue causes numbness. Less joy, less excitement, and less emotional response. This is often mistaken for laziness or lack of ambition, when it is simply an exhausted mind trying to survive. Ignoring physical fatigue leads to injury. Ignoring mental fatigue leads to burnout, anxiety, and long-term stress. Muscles may recover in days, but the mind can take weeks or even months if pushed too far. Physical fatigue asks for rest. Mental fatigue asks for change in pace, environment, expectations, and sometimes direction. Understanding the difference is essential for protecting focus, creativity, and long-term well-being. Both are warning signals. One comes from the body, the other comes from the mind. Listening to both is the only way to move forward without losing yourself. If this video helped you understand your own exhaustion a little better, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. For more content exploring the unseen battles happening inside us every day,